Alrighty, ladies, this is for what you do when you're having seriously low back pain or you threw your back out. First and foremost, you want to make sure that you're not bending, which is this. You're not reaching, which is putting a lot of arch in your lower back. And you're not twisting really fast. So make sure you're not doing that. First and foremost, you want to make sure that you keep your back nice and straight for most of whatever you have to do, especially when you're feeling that lower back pain. Try to keep that pelvis tilted in. But I'm gonna go into a couple of stretches that you all can do. For the first stretch, we're gonna be going into child pose. Take your time getting down to the ground. If you need to use the wall, use the wall. On all fours is where you'll be. Remember, try not to have an arch back because if your lower back is hurting, you're gonna feel pain there. So try to tuck that pelvis under, shift your glutes to your heels, and relax here. As you get comfortable, you should be able to get your heels to touch your glutes. But if you're here, this is fine. Wherever you're at, take your time and just relax here for about a minute. Once you reach a minute, then you're going to be able to move into the next movement. So just relax here. Make sure you're taking deep breaths in and out and sit here for a total minute. Really try to reach with those fingertips here to really get that stretch in this lat area. That's the first thing. For your second stretch, you want to be seated down here, laying back. We're going to bring our knee to our chest. We're going to do one leg at a time. Remember, don't have an arch back. We naturally have an arch back. Really want to push that pelvis to the floor so that lower back is touching the floor. Bringing this knee up to your chest as much as your body allow it, stretching out this other leg as much as your body will allow it. And you're going to be holding this for 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, take your time here, really breathe. And you're gonna switch legs. Again, making sure you try to keep that lower back on the ground, making sure you're really tucking that navel under and just breathing. 30 seconds to 1 minute on each leg. Once you do both legs, you can reach and do both legs at the same time. Taking your time here, and remember, just 30 seconds to 1 minute. You can do about 2 rounds, 2 to 3 rounds of all these exercises, by the way, so. And take your time getting up. So I've been talking a lot about pelvis tilting, and I want you all to make sure that you correctly know how to do this. So I'm gonna demonstrate it. If you need support, because if you have a hard time doing this, you need support with your neck, so you can grab a pillow here, place your head on that pillow, get nice and comfortable here. Just the neck, so don't have your shoulder blades on top of the pillow. Make sure it's just your neck. It's gonna basically force your chin to come towards your chest so that you can protect your lower back and your back is completely straight, okay? So again, we're gonna do another pelvic tilt. Naturally, we have that arch right there. Naturally, we're just sitting with that arch in our lower back. We're gonna just take our time, make sure you're breathing. We're gonna push it down. We're gonna hold our breath for 10 seconds here. We're actually gonna breathe, not hold your breath. We're gonna hold this position for 10 seconds and make sure you're breathing throughout this whole time. This is really good for people that may have had C-sections or anything like that, or have chronic lower back pain, or if you just threw your back out, this is really good as well. So take your time really holding it here for 10 seconds. Take a break if you need to relax, just a little bit, and then go right back into it. This is a pelvic tilt. That motion here, really pushing the hips down, pushing the stomach and navel down to touch that floor. This is the pelvic tilt, relax. Tilt it down. This is really good for those of you that have a hard time engaging your core for lower body exercises. All right, give me about, again, 2 to 3 rounds, 10 seconds at a time. Practice this. The next stretch is going to be the piriformis stretch. So really here, right? So we can take our time. Again, you can use the pillow for support, just that neck area. We're going to bring that ankle to that knee, push it out. Again, making sure we don't have that arch in our back. We're gonna drive our navel down. We're gonna hold this here about 30 seconds, okay? Make sure you're breathing, taking your time here. Nice and easy. You're gonna be doing this, again, 30 seconds to 1 minute, pressing here. Now, if you want, you can bring it up, reach this hand that was touching this knee, pull it all the way in. If you have the flexibility and mobility to do it, you can. It'll be more of a stretch for you in your lower back. And on the side of your glutes here, take your time. Make sure you're doing this on both sides for about 30 seconds to a minute, okay? Again, just a loop, put that ankle on that knee, push that knee out for a little bit, bring it up, loop that hand through there, grab and close, bring it in as much as you can. You can use that elbow on this hand here to kind of push out your leg a little bit. You want more of a stretch in that glute. Yeah, nice and easy, okay? The final stretch is gonna be a cat-cow here. You're gonna wanna do this for about a minute. So continuous motions, okay? You're gonna be pulling up from in between the shoulder blade area. So make sure you're breathing out. And everything drop and relax. Breathing in. Really pulling up through those shoulder blades. Stretch, 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 stretch. Like someone's pulling a string and you're a puppet. Pull, pull, pull. Making sure you breathe out. Nice and easy. You're gonna do this for a complete minute. Trying to move so fast. Really tuck that chin. Pull, pull. Relax. Make sure you're breathing out. This will help build mobility and flexibility in your back. And if you're feeling any pain, it'll help reduce some of that pain. Just move through it. If you want to move fast, you can, but I like to move slow. And that will complete the end of your back stretches. Ladies, be sure to come back and revisit this video anytime you're feeling any lower back pain or you're having a hard time activating that core. Be sure to do each of these for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. You want to really try to get 2 to 3 rounds of everything. That way you can fully make sure that you're giving your body that time to really mobilize and stretch. So yes, I hope you found this resourceful and have a great day.